What have you made of the series generally?
Do you know what? It was very weird to watch it. And like I said to you guys when I first watched the first episode, seeing them all go into the house that we lived in, I was like, get out of my house. In your house, get burgled. It was really strange. But then after I settled into it, obviously everyone's comparing last year and this year. But obviously I didn't watch last year, so it's just different, I think. But I've really enjoyed it. I think it's been great. I think we've sort of had everything we could really want from a series of Love Island. Let's recap last night. My favourite day of last year was when the parents came in. So we saw the parents last night. We had...
At least you were spared that.
Yeah.
What do you think? Yeah. Could have been a lot worse.
They can be embarrassing parents.
Yeah, they can. So we had... My favourite was Alexandra's mum. Yeah. How great was she? Giving Alex a little dressing down. The little backhanded comment about the redness, really enjoyed that. From her.
Well, I think that was, everybody else, we know that seemed to be very happy couples and seemed very happy, but that was going to be the one that we all wanted to see, wasn't it? It's like, how is this gonna pan out?
She was great. She needs her own show, I think. And we also had, we've got, I think, a link to Laura. When she was chatting with Paul, he mentioned marriage and she pretty much, jumped through the ceiling, which is weird, because all she talks about is getting married all series.
They were talking about that lovely location that they had
that
dinner.
was it.
And then he said, a perfect wedding location.
She thought he was suggesting a wedding. I think we have got a link. And then she just literally jumped through the ceiling.
Have we got that?
Now, look, I want to get straight to the point. Charlie, do you think there are any fakers, or I'm asking you, looking at you, but anybody, are there any fakers left there?
In terms of what, winning the money? Or
Yeah.
Do you know what? When you go in there, no one really mentions the money at all. I think everyone's just in there having such a good time. And obviously you're in there to find love. So, yeah, no one really goes on about the 50K at all, did they?
I don't think we spoke about it once in there. To be honest, when you're in there, you're more worried about the next recoupling, the next thing that's going to happen. You're not thinking about getting to the end. Nobody expects to be in there week to week.
Yeah. And how are you and Samira? Where's Samira?
Oh, no, she couldn't make it this morning.
Oh, you're still all right? You're still okay?
Yeah.
Because this is what happened. You know now,
No,
if you're ever seen without the other one, people are going to go, what happened?
No, she got a lie and I've had to leave her in bed.
Ellie, what's it like when you come out? Because they're all in there talking, Danny and Jack are talking about moving in together. Everybody's saying, oh, yes, and one of them, Wes is going to move down to Southend with Megan. How difficult is it once you're out to actually maintain your relationship? Because, the world outside is a very different place.
It's actually, in some ways, it's easier because you aren't living in a villa with loads of people and cameras and tests constantly there. So, in some ways, it's easier, but it is harder in terms of you get a lot of people putting negative opinions and comments and people trying to ruin your relationship. So, in some ways easier, some ways harder, but we've loved it, haven't we? And we've probably got closer than ever living together, just us two, as opposed to in the villa.
Oh, that's nice.
So it's been
And what about
Until you go to the butcher's and buy the pig's blood. Did you see that lady on earlier? When love goes wrong.
No.
She went to the butcher, she bought 8 litres of pig's blood and daubed her lover's walls with them. There you are, that's the future. Rosie, how are you feeling looking at everything? Are you sick as a parrot, really? You're home there, you're thinking, that could have been me.
Obviously, I didn't like leaving and I wish I could have stayed longer, and I didn't think I had the easiest ride whilst I was in there. But coming out, it's been a ball and I've had lots of positive feedback, so yeah, it's been really
Have you seen
good.
Adam since you've been out?
I've seen him a couple of times, actually, him and Zara together. Yeah, it's been fine. I mean, I felt like the Adam situation I sort of dealt with and left in the villa. I've closed the door on
I
that.
thought you dealt with it very well, actually.
Thank you.
And we've got to ask where Georgia is. You were only here last week.
Yeah.
Georgia, and I said, the minute you're on your own, everyone's going to say, where is she?
Straight away. She's got work commitments today, but she left the flat early and left me with all the washing up and all that sort of stuff. So,
Sounds like Georgia.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, it's fine. I've been left with all the jobs.
What actually happens in the final day, then? Is everybody just quite chill?
The actual day of the final is a nice day because they are doing a lot of setting up for the live final. So we had kind of a day off, like we're just chilling by the pool in like a separate villa. You kind of get shipped out. So it's a nice day. You actually just get to chill before, and it's just exciting because you're like, by that point, you're so happy to be in the final. No one's really thinking about the winning aspect. It's more just, and you're feeling nervous. You know you're going home the next day.
Well, we're thinking about the winners, right? So we're going to go around each one of you, and I want you to tell us who you think's going to walk away with the 50K, the winning couple. Kendall, who do you think?
I think Jack and Danny, but I would like Josh and Kaz. I think they've got a real, genuine connection, but I do think Jack and Danny have got it.
Okay. Sam?
Yeah, I think Jack and Danny, they've had their moments, they've had a journey, they've been from the start, so it'd be nice to see them to win.
If they do win, they will be the first Love Island couple that haven't done the dirty, if you're with me.
The Dubits.
Ah, really?
Dubits Society.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. Rosie?
Jack and Danny's one of my best friends, so I'm rooting for her all the way.
And they're talking about them getting their own reality show now and all sorts, aren't they?
OK, Olivia?
Jack and
I tried that,
Danny.
didn't I?
Olivia, sorry.
Yeah, I think it will be Jack and Danny, but I like Josh and Kaz. I would like to see
do.
them.
I do, I agree.
Yeah.
Just, I feel I don't know if it's because they're older, I can relate to them a little bit more, I don't know, but I think it will be Jack and Danny.
Frankie, sorry.
Yeah, Jack and Danny as well. Obvious answer, but I think everyone deserves to be there. But like Sam was saying, they've been there from the start. Everyone loves them. Everyone in the villa loved them. So it'd be nice to see them.
Yeah, and they have been together since the start and really haven't argued or one thing. But Charlie, what do you reckon?
I think there could be a little twist in the plot. I think Josh and Kaz.
Ooh,
Okay.
interesting.
Jack and Danny, but I would like Josh and Kaz to win.
Okay.
I'm rooting for them.
Well, that's amazing. Now, even though you and I love each other, we could never win Love Island because you wouldn't go that distance without arguing.
That's true.
Yeah, so
It would be a struggle.